Some major and not so major bones of the foot. Did you know that your foot is made up of 26 different bones? Great, as if there isn't enough to memorize in this class. 5 of the bones are metatarsals, 14 of the bones are called phalanges, and yes, those are also in your hand. 7 of the bones are tarsals. Here's the 5 metatarsals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side, highlighted in green. The 14 phalanges, and the math on how we get to those 14 phalanges: 5 distal, 4 medial, 5 proximal. If my math is correct, that's 14. And the great toe, or your big toe, or that fancy named hallux, only has 2 phalanges, thus the odd math. And the 2 phalanges in your great toe are the same number as in your thumb, toe, finger. What's the difference? The 7 tarsals: calcaneus, talus, navicular, cuboid, and 3 cuneiforms. Cuneiforms are the 3 in orange. Wait a second, the tarsals are called what? Talus, calcaneus, navicular, cuneiform, and cuboid. And of course, the professor always has a mnemonic device to help us remember things. Okay, so how about tall camels never consume cubes? Tallest for the talus also comes from the Latin for tixilla, or die, like the ones you throw when playing a board game. The story goes that Roman soldiers would make dice from a large bone in a horse's ankle. Camels is for calcaneus. Calcaneus also comes from the Latin for chalk or limestone. Calcium also an element in limestone. Never is for the navicular. No fun side stories, just that it roughly translates into boat-shaped. Consume for the cuneiforms: lateral, medial, and intermediate. And if the cuneiform sounds familiar, it's because it's the system of writing from ancient Middle East, also known as wedge-shaped. Cubes for the cuboid. Sort of makes sense. It's a cube shape. So let's remember, the tall camels never consume cubes are connected to the leg bone.